We all have one movie we hate the most in our lives. For me, right now, it's Holmes and Watson. But back then, 5 years ago, it was the Emoji Movie. A movie about fucking emojis is the worst movie I've seen in my life. Fucking emojis.
No.
Alright, let's get this shit over with. Released in 2017, this movie got slammed by everyone. Audiences, critics, media. It was like a magnet for hatred. It even won 4 Razzies, which included Worst Picture and Worst Director. Not even The Last Night was bad enough to win a Razzie. Man. The film was mainly panned for its humour, story, product placement, and for being similar to Wreck-It Ralph, The Lego Movie, and Inside Out. The director of this movie, Tony Leondis, made this movie because of his love for Toy Story. And no joke, he decided to make this movie after getting an emoji text on his phone. That's kind of hilarious. He originally thought of having the emojis come to our world, but his producer stated that a world inside a phone would be more interesting. Honestly, that was a much better idea. Tony wanted the film to have a message stating that being different in a world that expects you to be one thing. Oh god. Now I feel kind of bad for this guy. Sony won the rights to the film against Warner Bros. And Paramount as they rushed the film's production in 2 years to prevent the film from being dated. Yeah, probably should have taken your time for this one, mate. This film is pretty much the reason why I want to take films seriously. So let's dive into why I really don't like this movie. Actually, this doesn't even look as bad as I remember. Maybe this might actually not be that bad.
The world we live in, it's so wondrous, mysterious, even magical.
And this narration almost reminds me of something else, but I just can't put it together.
This one. Look who just sent me a text.
Addie McAllister? Must be a mistake.
Okay, the detail of so many kids on their phone is neat, but you don't have to have every single kid be on their phone. Today's society isn't this antisocial, guys.
And attention spans get shorter and shorter, and you're probably not even listening to me right now.
No? Am I supposed to? Because the fact that this movie is about emojis has given me amnesia and many other diseases. What am I watching again?
Who has the time to type out actual words?
Everyone. Are you seriously saying that texting emojis are better and more understandable than words? Wait, what was the budget for this movie again? Yeah, they wasted 90% of that on drugs, definitely.
That's my home. Textopolis.
Okay, in most animated movies, the worlds or areas that are presented are usually interesting or even visually stunning. Here, the world just looks generic. It's just a town full of emojis. Maybe if this world looked like Wreck-It Ralph 2, then it would have at least looked like they're trying. But with what we're given, I'm not sure what the animators were thinking. Okay, professional animators, we got this movie about emojis, okay? And it takes place in the world of the phone. So don't go too hard on it, otherwise, I don't know, we get an academy for it or something. Wait, if we're not going to do anything interesting, then why are we even here? Because Sony's paying us a shit ton of money, alright? Do they really think they're going to watch a movie about emojis? Hey, if they watch the Smurfs, they're going to watch this for sure. Yeah, that is true. They'll pay to see them anyway. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. So TJ Miller voices Gene, a meh emoji who can't be meh, but he can do other expressions except for meh.
I gotta be meh.
Don't worry, there's a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make sense in this film.
Yes, well, we have business to attend to.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
Yeah, here's the biggest problem with this movie. It's not funny! In fact, there are so many unfunny jokes in this movie. I'm just gonna play a clip that summarizes my reaction, or just play a clip of my own. Starting now.
Last week, Alex sends me next to this guy.
Gene, please tell me you weren't laughing just now. In public.
Man, even these two actors sound more depressed than everyone else. Wait, are they even acting?
I'm not letting you go to work today.
Wait, what?
You're just not ready, son.
Yeah! Should we wash our hands?
I'm gonna burn myself. So they let him go anyway, meaning this entire scene could have been cut and you would miss nothing outside of that shitty poop joke. Thank you for wasting my time. Anyway, we are then introduced to the head of emojis, Smiler, voiced by Mayor Rudolph. Wait, why is Smiler the leader? Was there some sort of agreement when they were first created? I know she says,
I was the original emoji.
Well, someone commented on CinemaSins' video on this movie, stating that the heart emoji was the first one, not Smiler. Again, no one that's only cared. Plus, the fact that these emojis have to express their emotions so they can be transmitted sounds way too familiar inside out. You know what, I'm just hurting my brain the more I think about it.
You are smooth.
Just doing my duty. What?
Was that an attempt at humour? Like, that is the shittest joke I've ever heard.
Oh, fist bump. Come on in.
Hey, lady.
Fist bump? He's a knucklehead. Literally.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not shitting, I'm just sick of this movie. So Gene enters the chamber as Alex, unsure how to talk to Addie, conveniently chooses him.
I'm so nervous, I could almost shrug.
Again, was that themselves, or were they acting? Unfortunately, he has a panic attack as they are unable to stop the scan.
Abort! Abort! Oh, shut it down!
Shut the fuck up! So, big shock, everything goes wrong.
Sorry, everybody.
Are you even a meh at all? If you have expressions other than meh, like you are, is a malfunction.
I mean, is it really an issue? You could just use him for every other emoji and not use anyone else. In fact, if the whole purpose of an emoji is to be scanned or whatever, then why are these other emojis living free? It's not like Inside Out, where the characters are allowed to rest before their jobs. Neither is it like Wreck-It Ralph, because every character was able to do their jobs, except for the ones who couldn't were due to their game being unplugged. Here, some of the characters live free, while others are just chosen, I guess, which makes it more confusing for how this world works.
These are confusing times.
Poop. What is it? What happened?
I know it was an accident. We all have accidents.
You're so soft, Poop.
Not too soft, I hope.
So now apparently Smiler wants to kill Gene because of him being a malfunction. Again, why don't they use him for every other emoji? Because this movie was written for people who have the brain size of a toddler who laugh at poop. Moving on. Anyway, Gene escapes and runs to the High Five, who's voiced by James Corden, as he helps him hide in the Loser Lounge.
Never find us down. Welcome to the Loser Lounge, where the emojis who never get used hang out.
This scene is kind of a wasted opportunity because there are so many other emojis that aren't used that could have been used here. I think it just shows how these people behind it wanted to rush the story and make crappy jokes rather than spend time researching and developing these emojis.
What's so important about you they'd send out an entire team of bots?
They say I'm a malfunction.
High Five tells Gene that there is a hacker in the piracy app who previously helped a princess emoji escape. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
I just need to be reprogrammed, and then I can finally be the meh I was meh to be.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Gene believes the hacker can help him, so they sneak past the robots across the borders to enter the boring realm of the phone. What I mean is that there is nothing clever or imaginative being done, unlike the other films that this film desperately tries to be. And yes, there is an excessive amount of product placement. Facebook, Candy Crush, Just Dance, Spotify, Twitter, and YouTube. Here's a lesson. Just because you have so many products in your film doesn't make it smart, alright? If you're gonna have a bucket load of product placements in your film, then at least take advantage of it. And to be honest, they kind of do, but not enough to make it creative. So Gene's parents find out that Gene has left Textopolis, don't ask why, the movie doesn't explain, as Gene and High Five enter the piracy app. You know, when I saw the teaser for this movie, my brother and I thought it would be like Sausage Party, an adult animated movie. And if I'm being honest, it would have made the movie better. I mean, think about it. We're in a society where people can say, do, or view whatever they want on the internet. And this scene here would have been perfect to make some adult jokes. Even though it's a movie for kids, they still do something interesting with lines and scenes like,
what could a teenage boy possibly want to hide from his parents?
It's Sam! Just sign here and I can get you special discounts on vitamins and credit card offers that can save you up to 25%.
But the rest of the environment in this scene is boring. Even for a kids film, they could have at least chucked in some innuendos to make some of the adults laugh or even giggle. Now I wish this movie was an adult animated film. Anyway, they finally find the hacker known as Jailbreak, whose character and personality is just a less interesting and unfunny clone of Wildstyle.
Right off the bat, the name feels derivative. Then there's her fashion sense, and the similar personality and attitude. Whereas Wildstyle was inspiring and modern, Jailbreak felt like a paint-by-numbers caricature of the progressive female character. Where Wildstyle inspired, Jailbreak disappointed and offended with her generic design and story arc.
Everybody got that?
Some bots find them, but the trio manage to escape into Candy Crush with Jean getting stuck inside the game. Why is Jean the only one to get stuck but not the other two? Because this movie needs another excuse for product placements.
Listen, Fingerhead, we have to get Jean out of the game without blowing him up.
I'm actually just hoping that they make a mistake and kill Jean. Oh, I forgot that Alex was even a character. But yeah, he's in this movie. I didn't really mention him before because the movie just told us his name, and that's it. Nothing interesting about him. He likes a girl, doesn't know how to talk to her, so he uses his phone. He now wants to fix his phone. And that's pretty much his character. Moving on.
Get me out of here!
So Jean reaches the bottom, but they still can't get him out. So now Jailbreak decides to match him with the other yellow candy. And because the special candy gets sent to a jar, she thinks that the game will think he's a special candy. Oh, I'm just kidding. It works. Jean survives.
Great!
That's where we'll find the source code to reprogram you.
The cloud?
We're in Candy Crush. Ops. I know a shortcut to Just Dance, which is right next to Dropbox, where we can get uploaded to the cloud.
Why can't you just go straight to the Dropbox app? It's right there. Why would you need to go to Just Dance app to get there? Oh, that's right. More product placement!
Oh, you're thinking, because I can make different faces, the Firewall will think I'm different emojis.
You know, women are always coming up with stuff that men are taking credit for.
I don't like where this is going.
Meanwhile, in forgettable subplot number 2, Jean's parents enter the YouTube app. Again, this scene is just a wasted opportunity. For me, the main issue is the videos they use don't exactly match the time period of this movie. This came out in 2017, and I'm sure there would be something else popular on YouTube at the time. You know, before this. I'm being honest, when I saw this in theaters, yes, I saw it in theaters and I fucking regret it.
No! 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 No!
I heard a kid yell at YouTube when the app popped up on screen. Just because somebody knows about it doesn't make it smart, people. They realize that they're being followed, but Mary has an idea to distract them.
They'll be in there for hours. I think we should go our separate ways, Mel.
They just outsmarted the bots, and then she's like, oh yeah, let's go our separate ways. This makes no fucking sense. The trio make their way into Just Dance. Again, could have just gone to Dropbox. It's right there!
We can't turn it on.
OMG, this turned it on!
Just in case you didn't know why high five is useless, there is your proof.
Welcome to Just Dance. Follow my moves and you get to move forward. 3 strikes and you're out.
What does she mean by out?
Digital death.
Jesus Christ! When did Just Dance get turned into Squid Game?
Now we're gonna have to dance our way out.
Which is alright with me, because I can shake it like Michael. Well, Michael's glove, anyway.
Okay, I'm actually shitting myself this time, no joke. So they dance to progress, but Jailbreak struggles as she isn't able to dance. I've honestly got nothing to say about this scene. It's just them dancing to progress. Jean helps Jailbreak learn how to dance, and wait, why the hell does High Five have a butt? That is just weird. So in a not surprising twist, Jailbreak is revealed to be the princess emoji who escaped.
What a twist!
The robots catch up, but Alex deletes the app because of the noise it's causing during class. As the app gets deleted, High Five is grabbed by one of the bots and is left behind.
Wait, where's High Five?
Did you just forget what happened to him? He got grabbed by a bot and fell into the trash. Fucking idiot. Jailbreak says he is in the trash, but Jean wants to go back for him because he is his friend.
That's my friend down there.
You two have barely shown any chemistry in this film, yet you are talking like you've been friends for a long time. In fact, the characters in this movie are boring to the point of headache-inducing. We've pretty much met everyone so far, and there still isn't a character who I give a shit about. Jean doesn't really seem to be affected by his malfunction. I already talked about Jailbreak. High Five is just annoying who wants to be a favorite. Jean's parents are boring. Smiler is not intimidating. And Alex, well, he's hardly on screen. This is another example of why this movie fails and where other films succeed. We don't like these characters because of their personalities, we like them because of their goals and obstacles that they have to get over, thus developing their character arcs. Here, all these three want to do is just get to the cloud, Jean's parents want to find Jean, and Alex kind of gets an arc, but he's barely in the movie. By the end, they all just stay the same. And I think that's what Tony was intending for, but it doesn't work because the execution and writing is just plain bad.
You know, I think I know a shortcut.
Oh, Doesn't it involve going through an app just for the sake of product
You
placement?
can take the music streams in Spotify.
Meanwhile, back in Textopolis, Smiler is pissed because Alex's phone appointment is 4 hours away.
If they find a malfunction on the phone, we are all gonna be wiped.
She said wiped.
Aim higher, Stephen.
This fucking movie thinks it's so fucking funny!
She takes action by putting an illegal upgrade into one of the bots.
The illegal upgrade.
Meanwhile,
Did you realize that on the first emoji set, a woman can either be a princess or a bride?
But
That's why.
what about Smiler? She isn't a princess nor a bride. Jean's mother isn't a princess. What's this, you must be a princess or bride to be in the cube bullshit? Man, this movie's a lot sexist than I thought.
It's funny. You went out of the cube, and I went in.
If that means you can't be yourself, what's the point?
I still don't understand why he can't be meh. He could do so many other emotions, but he can't do meh. Just one emotion he cannot be. That is just fucking stupid.
You know, I think you're pretty cool just the way you are.
This is awkward.
They eventually find and save High Five in the trash and leave everyone else to die there.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
Rated G for grim. Meanwhile, Jean's mother stumbles upon Instagram. She goes through one of the photos and gives us a really interesting scene with no real issue, outside of the fact that we don't know Alex's parents. In fact, this scene might be the best part of the movie, with Mary looking at other people holding their kids, feeling guilty for herself. And it turns out Mel is there too.
None of this is your fault, Mary. It's mine.
What do you mean?
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
I have other expressions too. I think they've just been buried away.
It's also kind of romantic to just see these two forgive each other.
Mary, my love for you burns with the intensity of a red-hot flame.
Aww.
Let's go find our son. We'll always have Paris, Mary.
And then they f***ed it by putting in a forced pop cultural reference. Oh my god, I'm so done with this movie. I'm f***ing done. No, I'm out. I'm out. I'm going. Bye. Goodbye. Meanwhile, the upgraded bot finds the trio and chases them off in a complete rip-off of Shrek. The trio escaped into the Dropbox app, but the bot looks to find another way in. They make it to the Firewall as Gene uses his ability to be different expressions for a trial and error scenario to get through.
Okay, 10, 11, 2002.
10, 11, 2002.
It's actually kind of funny seeing Gene in pain.
This might take a while.
Krav Maga! Major laser!
I can watch this for an hour and a half. I would love to put that as my screensaver.
We've tried all the important things in Alex's life. His favorite pet, sport, his favorite grandma.
What? What the fuck? I'd probably use the name of a girl I liked.
I've been all over the phone. He's never mentioned a girl.
Bullshit! He was just texting her the day before. How did you miss that? High Five reveals that he read an email with the girl's name in the trash, but funny haha, he doesn't remember.
It was Tina, Karen, Marge, Lindsay, Lupita. I want to say Lupita, but that doesn't feel right now I'm saying it out loud.
I so want to crack your fingers.
Dear Addie.
Oh, yeah, what was that you were saying before?
I've been all over the phone. He's never mentioned a girl.
You're a fucking idiot.
Addie!
Access granted.
Isn't it creepy having the name of a girl you like as your password for a firewall, especially before you date them? Can someone call the police on this kid, please? They make it through and enter the world of the internet from Wreck-It Ralph 2. I mean, the cloud. Actually, it's almost like that movie took the idea and made it better. Jailbreak starts processing the hack, but Gene feels the need to express his feelings towards her. But Jailbreak pretty much rejects Gene, literally taking the joy out of him, just like what this movie did.
For the first time in my life, meh is all I feel.
Jean is captured, but Jailbreak has an idea to get them back to Textopolis. What's that idea? Because we haven't gotten enough product placement in this film yet.
I've had enough. I've had enough!
Back at Textopolis, Smiley still wants to kill Jean, despite the fact that Jean is now a Met. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't. So why should I care?
Any last words?
Meh.
Mel and Mary intervene, as Mel reveals he is a malfunction as well. That doesn't exactly go well.
Smiler, I think you might be making too much stink out of all this.
Fuck off!
Jailbreak and High Five drop in and shut down the upgraded bot, but Alex's phone is just about to be deleted, so they agree to use Jean as an emoji to send to Addie, because apparently that will motivate Alex to not delete the phone. Yes, this movie is saying that emojis can get you a girlfriend. If you don't believe me, here's the proof.
If we help Alex connect to Addie, maybe he won't delete us.
You got this.
That's not me anymore. But I have to try. Last time I was in this cube, I screwed everything up.
Why do you think I came back? It's because of you. It's all inside of you, Jean. Just try to bring it back.
Jailbreak, now!
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Whoa! Check out this emoji!
No way. I got your text. That's one super cool emoji.
I know, right?
A lot of feelings in one. I get it. I like that you're one of those guys who can actually express his feelings.
So, do you think you
Yes,
want to...
I'd love to go to the dance with you.
This is like me being given an entire big budget film to make, all because I talk shit about Rian Johnson's writing in The Last Jedi. That's how fucking dumb it is! Oh, whatever, it works. Happy ending. Whoopity f***y do.
Change your mind?
Yeah, maybe it's weird, but I'm gonna hold on to it.
You're not on the list.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Everyone is welcome.
Oh, I forgot. Most animated movies have a reputation of ending with a giant dance party sequence. Another example of why this movie is so cliched and not really inspired. What are they even celebrating for? The fact that they nearly died? That's not something you celebrate for. F me, I don't even care at this point. Just end already. Overall, the Emoji Movie is a heaping pile of emoji shit. The story is predictable, the characters are annoying, the jokes fall flat, the product placement is excessive, and most of the interesting ideas are just wasted. The only positive thing this movie did was the animation. It's colourful, smooth, and sometimes they can be a good shot. But it isn't enough for this unfunny hour-and-a-half snooze fest. But despite all the hatred, the film somehow made $217 million against that $50 million budget. What the hell? I think it's enough to warrant a sequel, but due to all the hatred this movie caused, it doesn't look like it will happen. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope to do more videos like this. I'll see you guys later, and don't watch the Emoji Movie for your own sake. Please don't watch it. Just run away from it as far as you can. If you see it on Netflix or Foxtel anywhere, don't f***ing watch it at your own sake, please.